What up, everybody? I hope everybody is having a good night, whatever. Um, it took me a minute to get on with all these technical difficulties, but hey, I'm on. Welcome to another episode of Finding Your Purpose. And before we get into the video, I would like to tell everyone to like, subscribe, share my videos, and for those of you that don't listen to my podcasts, you can listen to my podcast on Spotify or anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast. And my podcast name is Designed for a Purpose. See, I have two shows. I have this one, which is Finding Your Purpose, and then my podcast, which is Designed for a Purpose. They all link into into the same type of thing. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to get situated here, and I'm also going to try to put information um in below the live, or a link for you to support the channel if you would like. And let me tell you a little bit about supporting the channel. If you support the channel, that helps me bring better content to you guys. Like, for example, my plan is to go different places and try different things, such as try foods that I haven't tried, like things that I wouldn't normally try, but I'm gonna try it for you guys, bring better content hopefully, and just do fun things with myself as well as my family. Bring joy to hopefully people all over the world. And I'm also working on getting merch for um, for this channel, as well as I'm working on merch for my podcast family. So bear with me, you guys. Bear with me, and you can also follow me on TikTok. I believe the name is Designed for a Purpose on there. You can also follow me on Snapchat, um, Twitter, Instagram. I believe I put all that information in other videos, but if not, I'll go back and put it in this one so you guys will be able to see. I'm trying to work on getting a banging ass logo for the channel. I'm trying to get not only a logo, but I'm trying to get a nice intro going for this YouTube show, as well as my podcast. So yeah, I'm doing a lot. But like I said, if you would like to support, I'm gonna have that stuff put in there too, as well as the Cash App, and things like that. All the support goes to me trying to bring better content to you guys, either way, through the podcast or the YouTube show. Because, as I always say, I'm here for you guys. We're in this together. Now, with that being said, let's get into this episode. Oh, one more thing. I did an episode last night of Finding Your Purpose with one of my favorite cousins, Jasmine. If you haven't checked it out, you would want to go check it out. It's pretty good. She's pretty good. Go support her. She's one of the best. Okay, as I was saying, let's get started in this episode of Finding Your Purpose. As you can tell by the title, is entitled My Rant. Now, I'm going in about a lot of shit that has been going on, and a lot of stuff that I have went through. um I recently lost my mother. um so I don't know, maybe my head is kind of everywhere, but you know I gotta keep pushing, because no matter how hard you got it, there's always someone who has it worse than you. So I figure I could be the voice of reasoning, the voice of hope and strength. No more soaking. So I'm gonna sit here and talk about things that have been bothering me. Okay. On top of the recent events that have went on in my life, um, I've been quiet for a few days on this ongoing shit that's going on in the world. Like recently, how the families have been affected in Buffalo, and then families were affected in California, and then just a few days ago, the families that were affected in Texas. Y'all, this is my rant. Y'all, like, what are we gonna do? Like, seriously, we elect these people, we put them in office and shit, and I'm not just talking about presidential wise. I mean, you know, other people down the line, like, what the hell? What are we doing about these gun laws? What are we doing? Nothing. I mean, this is just downright ridiculous, and something needs to be done. Like, seriously, something really needs to be done. It's not, this is really unacceptable. I mean, you It's almost to the point you don't want to send your kids to school. It This is really ridiculous. What was it? 14 kids and like two teachers? I don't know. The numbers probably have changed, but the last I heard, I think it was 14 kids and a teacher. And then I seen that it was like 14 kids and two teachers or something like that. Either way it goes, this shit is unacceptable. I mean, what what are you doing? People in office. Now they say they're waiting on, this many people from this party to vote. Fuck a party. Fuck waiting on, this should be something nobody should have to give extra thought to. We need change and we need it now. We elect these people to make a positive difference. This should not be something that should even be given a second thought. These poor little kids who their life hasn't even begun, well, began, and it was taken away from them. You know, and these adults that were, trying to protect, they're gone as well. What is this? Like, for the love of God, please pass a bill to where mental screenings should be mandated. Because if a bill gets passed, you would then be able to tell if a person is in the right mind to be able to own a firearm or anything that can be harmful to themselves or others. And then you maybe be able to tell if that person should even be allowed on the streets in society. Maybe they need 24-hour therapy before they're allowed, to be in society on their own. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It really is. And it's, uh, I don't understand how this stuff keeps happening. I just don't understand. In a sense, it's like we're running around lawless. And you know what I noticed? Like, I'm not even joking. I think these these children that are doing this, you might as well call them children, they're getting younger each time a tragic event like this happens. The children are younger, that are the ones that are doing the shit. They're younger than the person before. Like, come on, how is this even possible? How are these people, getting away without being seen? What is going on? Where are all these people that are always in your business? Where are they doing these times? Where are the police during times like this when you really need them? Where are they during times like this? And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. I mean, come on. Just like seriously, come on now. Where are the authorities in times like this? Where are they? It's this makes me sick. It really does. Because we all have little cousins, little brothers, little sisters, little nieces and nephews. You're scared shitless to even send them to school. It's to the point now, if I had to say so, everybody homeschool your children, shit. And if nieces and nephews live with you, homeschool them. And but unfortunately, everybody can't do that. Some people really have to get out and go to work, because not everybody's able to work from home. Not everybody is equipped to, homeschool, you know, their loved ones or people they're taking care of. Not everybody has that as an option. So, with that being said, why don't people in office get serious? I mean, you spend tax dollars on shit that really makes no sense, but the shit that would actually go a long way and help the world, it seems like you stall on that. I mean, come on. What if it was your kid? What if it was your brother, your sister, your niece, your uncle, your loved one? Is that when you're going to get up and do something? I mean, this shit has got to stop. If this is the case, then what's the point of you electing people? We vote these people in. Okay, you got our votes. And now once you're in, get busy. Do shit. Otherwise, don't have, people that's working in your campaign quit harassing people on these phones, through email, through text, every which way, getting in contact with people, making sure you get their vote. If you're not gonna do shit, let's get serious, people. We are all in this world together. We should be able to feel safe. This is ridiculous how the US has the most mass shootings out of all the states. Excuse me, all the countries. See, I'm all pissed off where I'm not even thinking straight, but the US has the most mass shootings out of all the countries. This is ridiculous. What does that say about US? What does that say about us? That's why the other countries sit and laugh at us. I mean, what I'm saying, people, is if you're not gonna get serious on your shit, stop harassing people as I said previously, stop harassing through text, through, and if you got a house phone, believe me, they'll find your number. They want your support to get them in office. Once they're in, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Have a plan to push positive shit across the table. And I know one person can't do it all alone. One person can't do it all alone. But I mean, somebody has to have a powerful message or something to get across to the other people that vote for this shit to pass. This is ridiculous. I mean, at this point, do you guys have a heart? I'm really starting to question, cuz I mean, this shit just keeps happening over and over and over again. What is going on? When are we going to do something? It's ridiculous how now every time you go somewhere, you're steady looking to the side of you, to the back of you, because you're nervous. You're scared to say hi to your neighbors, or to people just passing through. You're scared to say anything to, because you just don't know, something tragic might strike. You don't know what they're thinking. They don't know what you're thinking. This is ridiculous. It really is. We have got to do something. And as I always say, we have to become the change that we want to see. And that is so true. Well, how about the people in office? Help become the change. You guys have the authority to help us become the change. Come on, let's get with it. Because this stuff is getting worse. It's not getting any better. We live in a world where we have a bunch of copycats. This has got to come to an end. It has really got to come to an end. This is not okay. We should be loving on each other, lending a helping hand. I remember, and y'all, I'm not even that old, but I remember a few years back when it was okay to say, hi to your neighbors, or hi to someone if you're walking next to them in the grocery store. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it was. I remember when that was okay and you actually felt good about doing that. Now, when I'm out in public, eyes straight ahead. Unless I know that person, close, then I'll run the risk and say, hi, how you doing? Other than that, I don't speak, and unless someone speaks to me, because it's just so crazy nowadays, and you're so fearful that something might happen. This it's not okay. It's really not okay. And we need to change. We need to see change. We need to become the change we want to see and stop spending tax dollars making all these commercials. It's fine and dandy to make a commercials, remembering, you know, the lives of, the people that were lost in these tragedies, but do something about it. Do something about it, people in office. Pass the bill for mental screenings and background checks and all. Pass it. Obviously, it's needed. Pass the bill. But you know what? I have a feeling they're going to let it linger just a bit more because they feel they're going to lose their power. It shouldn't be about power anymore, people. It really shouldn't. Think about these families that are forever torn because of these tragedies have stricken their families. And sit back and think about what if it's your family that's hit the next time. We got to be the change we want to see. We have got to be the change we want to see. I mean, I'm just to the point where it's like, come on, y'all. Come on, office. Y'all know y'all hear us. Come on, government. All you got, y'all know y'all hear us. What if these are your loved ones next time? Let's stop this so there will not be a next time. You guys are in those seats for a reason. You got elected in those seats for a reason. Get busy. You're not in those seats just for show. Get busy. Do your job. This is unacceptable. One more thing before I get off here. It's a different part of what I wanted to talk about. Now, as I said at the beginning of the show, I recently lost my mom, so I had a lot of emotions going on. And one of the things that has really been bothering me is, let me see, I'm trying to figure out a way to put it because I don't want to sound like I don't appreciate you guys thinking of me in this sad time. But my thing is, where were you before this sad time? How come you guys weren't calling and seeing how I was doing before the sad time? I mean, why does it take, sad things to happen and then you reach out, what, maybe for a few weeks, and then after that you're back to your normal self? I mean, y'all let me know if I'm being the crazy one, because as I said, with all the shit going on, my mind and emotions are probably tangled up every which way, but it's just things that have been on my mind, y'all. I'm really not seeing things clearly, I guess. But yeah, it's like, why do you wait till sad shit happens and then you want to, you know, send all this love and condolences? But we're if you guys care that much about somebody, were you calling and texting and shit before the bad shit happened? I mean, I don't know, y'all. I appreciate all the love and support, but I'm just like, okay. And then I got some people who I thought I could count on them, and they haven't responded to any of my calls, any of my texts, or anything. So I don't know how anything's going, but I don't know. Y'all let me know if I'm the crazy one, if I'm being too harsh when it comes to people or anything. Just let me know. But with that being said, I'm about to end this because y'all know I could rant and rave all night. Um, but don't want to keep you all night. Um, but before we get off here, for those of you that don't know, I am an author. I'm currently, well, I have 3 books written, but I'm currently trying to push the second one out there. But it takes a minute because I have to go through the editing process and all this other type of work. So that's gonna be a minute. That one is called Design for Purpose 2: A Closer Look, and the first one is already out. I believe you can find it on the internet. That one is just entitled Design for a Purpose. I mean, if you read that, you would know my backstory and all that good stuff. So feel free to purchase the book, you know, and we can talk about it. Matter of fact, that can be one of the topics of one of the videos that I do if you guys request that. And don't forget to let me know if there's a topic that I've already discussed but you would like to, put your opinion in it. We can do that too. Or if there's a total different topic that you would like to hear me talk about and you want to be a guest on the podcast or the YouTube show, let me know in the comments below and we could get that cracking. Um, I think I did say earlier about all the support and all the things that I love that you guys do, and all the things I plan on doing, which it's coming soon. Just give me some time and we will get it going. So with that being said, I love you all, and just remember to keep striving to find your purpose. We all have one, but it's up to us to find it. Love you all. Until next time, keep finding your purpose. Stay safe. See you soon.